Hey, did you know that I read this thing about AI or bots being like more than 50% of the internet?
Oh
Like,
yeah, man.
not just the internet, but like all the social media apps and everything, like 50 to 70%.
Yeah. I think the problem is even, you don't need to read an article about that. You can just, through past jobs and work and doing social media stuff for clients and whatever, you can just see the bots, their behavior, the scam, the spams. I mean, it's just never ending, and unfortunately, it's like plagued everything. Everything on the internet is basically trolled by bots. You could say.
Well, yeah, and you've got these like basic bots that are admins and run things and stuff, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you've got
Trading bots.
mid tier bots that like leave comments, and then you've got advanced bots like in that Reddit scandal, that kind of go in and try and change people's minds on the Change My Mind Reddit posts,
Yeah.
um, and like really successful at changing people's minds. So yeah,
Oh
it's
man, yeah. So
kind
you
of
say
like
like
popular
that
opinion.
yeah, it's dictated by bots.
Yeah, like the popular opinion of everything is kind of like AI's opinion, bots' opinion, that like
Yeah, and
then
it
culminates into a popular opinion. It's quite
yeah.
bizarre.
Well, I mean, we're all like at the mercy of algorithms, and you know, you could say, I mean, a lot of these, scholars and whatever they say, basically life is, oh, what the hell, life is one giant algorithm. I mean, you can you can put your getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, going to the gym, going to work, like sort of an algorithm. So when that starts to get baked into social media, how content's served to you, how just how the internet works as an algorithm, and then incorporating AI, giving it intelligence, that is getting even more scarier. I mean, it was already bad enough. Now it's like hyperdrived influence, or yeah, I don't know, knowledge dictatorship or influence.
Yeah, and it's like what like the sole purpose is to make money or something like in advertising and things like that. It just
Yeah,
kind of seems like a little bit of a weird priority.
yeah. I
And
mean, money's one thing, but control and ambition is another, isn't it?
it's probably control because there's only so much money you need, and you see like guys like Bill Gates and other
Yeah.
billionaires starting to offload their money into these purchases of power and control. So
Mm.
I'm assuming that AI is going to essentially be that same thing. It's going to introduce the whole digital world, like the whole digital IDs and scanning your face and retina and
Oh
reading
man.
all that sort of stuff, like total invasion. And the guys that are creating these are the ones telling us about the dangers of it as well, which is just
I
bizarre that no
know, man.
government,
I
yeah,
know.
like no government can stop them. Like, what?
Yeah, look, I think the way I break it down, when governments or authorities or powers have these new toys, if you will, right? It doesn't matter how evil it is. I mean, like, look at the nuke, or the atom then turning into a nuke, and it's like, oh man, we have to use this. Like, we don't care how destructive it is. We've made it, we've built it, we've pushed the boundaries of human capability, and we got to use it. Like, why couldn't we? Let's see what this does in its full
Yeah,
force. And AI is no different. Like, the catapult was probably one of the first most devastating weapons to be used in medieval times, right?
yeah.
And then to go to a bomb, and then now internet knowledge, algorithm, AI, boom.
Mosquitoes that can just bite you and infect you with something.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what's happening. Like that kind of tech is out there.
Oof, that was a good play.
Kind of tech is out there. Yeah, how you faring?
Not bad, man. Like, I mean, I probably should have gotten my kill streak by now, but no, it's a fun game. I like tight matches. You know that. We both like tight matches.
Yeah, I'm just below you. I'm bored.
So I mean, it's always this thing of we're in unprecedented. You know, was it unprecedented's time, right? You know, and it's. I mean, I think we've spoken this before that how quickly it all is, and you just can't keep up with it. And now it's even like if exponential was the way to go before, what is it now? Hyperdrived. And the problem is if you're not adopting it, if you're not utilizing it, learning it, how to extract the most out of it, tips and tricks and hacks with the technology, you are going to fall behind significantly. And we already have problems with, you know, third world countries versus first world countries and the level of education or even some of the level of production. That's going to potentially even become greater and greater. And within our own demographics and geolocations, it's going to be like everyone's trying to run a race, and some people are walking, some people are jogging, some people have bikes, and some people have, you know, fast cars. Like there's going to be virtually no competition, which is going to create even wider gaps of disparity. That's sort of how I see it. I did hear that example, and I thought it was a perfect example to explain the kind of gaps that it's going to create in society without people realizing.
Yeah, I mean that's all. Like obviously we've had these advances in the past, and new technologies come out, and people are being left behind. AI, I think, is a little bit different because you can argue its use. I reckon, like its purpose. I think that it doesn't really have a place in our world. It's like handing over control to an animal.
Yeah.
like another species. It's like
Yeah.
if we're controlling the world as a species, the human. Like AI is not human. It's not close to it. It is opposite to human. So it's like anti-human in its form. And yeah, you can say that we're similar. We have similar ways of creating memories and through silicon chips and all this sort of stuff. But no, it's totally different. In we don't understand yet how sophisticated our brain really is, and we barely use half of it anyway. But yeah, so I think that's the danger with it. But there's certain things that I think you got to put your foot down and say, I'm not going to integrate. So like you have to make a choice whether you're going to integrate with tech, the whole tech. What do they call it? Putting microchips in your body and all that sort of stuff. Do you want to comply with that? And do you want to comply with your IDs? And in Australia,
no way.
Do you want to have to show, like, this is what's going to happen in Australia, like, you might have to show your face and sign in every time you want to use the internet. So you have to identify yourself every time you want to use the internet.
Oh, just side note, we can turn this around, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, dude, I mean, I don't think we're going to be alive long enough for that type of integration that you're talking about. I mean, I totally could be wrong. I mean, things are moving. I know, but I mean more like mainstream, right? Like, yeah, sure. There's guy who, when you're talking about these like integration technology of people controlling things with neuron connectors, that.
Yeah.
That Elon Musk has done in these trials of people who are quadriplegic, right? So, in terms of things going mainstream and incorporating AI, oh, dude, we could turn this around. I don't think it was going to happen in our lifetime, but
yeah.
I do think I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong, and if I am, I will not be surprised as well, right? And No, these are not things I want. I think we should definitely push against it. I think it's another juggernaut. Like tech has just been the biggest juggernaut of our, what, the last 50, 70 years, right? Like when the telephone kind of came out, the dial-up telephone. That was, I mean, that's great. That was like a great level of technology, but it just continued. How can we get information flowing through wires and then information throwing airlessly? And now information that, that just infinite information, right?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah, but
AI.
all that information, it's kind of like useless because what can you do with it? I don't know. Like, what can we do with that information?
Like personally, or as a
Yeah,
species?
like what's really the benefit, outside of
Oh
the
my God.
economics of AI?
Not much, actually.
Because like
No.
as a tool for like being, like a tutor or helping you with software, like working out how to use software. That I think that's its greatest use. The problem is that
So just on a note, do you remember these videos? I think it was like in the 60s and 70s of what tomorrow looked like, what the future was, and it had these robots and they were making dinner and they were doing things, and basically they were selling the idea of how convenient this technology is. To the point where it's like everyone's going to have more time for leisure. Well, these conveniences came into play. Like they're here, they're now, and it's done the complete opposite. People are working more.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, we're gonna win this. Oh shit, I spoke too soon. Yeah, so now AI, there's no way anyone's gonna sell to me that same old lie. Like, no way. Yeah. It
Yes,
is.
here we go. Here we go. It's finishing. I'm winning 2 seconds.
I know, dude.
Got it. Oh,
Oh, can't believe we turned that around.
yeah. Good chat.
That's good. Yeah. So conclusion. Personally, you gotta embed it a little bit into your life as a species. I want to be hopeful about it, but there's some scary things that are happening. But I think it's good to just be mindful and stay abreast with it to
It's got to be
keep
staying
your
on top
job.
of it every week.
Yeah, you gotta
Really.
stay a little bit on top of it, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
GG,
No, it's a
brother.
good game. Good game.